Here we go. Maybe I'll get the tech I was hoping for in here. Which is more or less any, honestly. Not filling up yet. Huh. Not scannable, apparently. Another reactor rod. I'm gonna have a lot of cancer. Yeah, it keeps putting me at the foot of one of these guys. Maybe one of those things where they just didn't properly filter for the idea of like whether or not you've... I mean, I think I'm sure it is. They just didn't seem to filter correctly for whether or not you have something already. Which is disappointing, because this would be a great way for finding useful stuff. If it would just please stop telling you about all the stuff you've already scanned before. Okay, this area is starting to have an overwhelming number of fragments scanned. What was that? What was that? A Chinese potato? I've got a plant in my inventory. I've got Chinese potatoes? That's unexpected. It's really filling my inventory up though. Did I empty you out already? Please? Okay, thank God. Because that was gonna suck. Good to know. Okay. I was like, I don't want to go back right now, but my inventory is full already. There we go. That might be a good thing to plant. Except I really want a thing I can plant that more reliably creates water. Because yes, I am in lazy mode all the time. I am both a coward and I'm lazy. Hashtag mood or whatever the fuck kids say. Every time I cut these things open, I think someone's gonna come at me from the other side. And jump scare. That one's cuttable. Ah, ha ha. Ha ha! I got it. That's the one I wanted. Yay! The cool aquarium. Oh, that's a creepy spot. Yeah, I really wanted that one. I'm happy. Yay. So I want to have that in my base. It looks neat. Now I want to figure out how to get a large room. I want to make Marguerite's base, basically. But cleaner. Don't let her hear that. Looks like there's a lot of cuttable rooms. And there's that one vent I have to keep track of. It's funny that the interval of me... I weirdly jump forward in little spurts instead of as one clean motion when I'm cutting. And while that's happening, it's like it matches perfectly with the rate at which you go around the circle on the cutting animation. Oh, a grow bed. Yes. More Chinese potatoes. I maybe shouldn't be grabbing all of them. A grow bed. We can farm now. That's too many potatoes. I think that's a grow bed. Like, I think you... Like, it's meant for surface growing, but I think I can also use it for underwater growing. I need to get back to any air. Uh-oh. Right around now, I need to remember how to leave. I didn't get in here. Did I get in here through this vent? Then forget? Is that another one?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, right. I'm still scanning the parallel processing unit. I'm not done yet. Oh, that sucks. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Oxygen. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Well, these are good for my oxygen, but not great for my escaping. I guess that explains how they got in here. This place is a nightmare. Oh my god, I guess I got my wish. Monkey paw curl and all that. Shit. What a big... Is this the bridge? The window's intact. But there's... Okay, there's 2 AirPods in here. That's good. Dude. I guess I got my wish of a more difficult situation. I immediately lost track of the fucking way I got into this place. I might need to leave like a light or something to mark it. Damn it, there's so much. Oh my god, there's so much stuff here that I want to explore and grab. But I need to find my way back out. Am I going in circles? Probably. I cut that open. It's not how I got in. That's an exit, damn it. But they won't let you through. A fake exit. I'm on the bridge again. Well, I guess the good news is there's a lot of air on the bridge, but how do I get out? Oh my god, I hate this. Damn it. I can't get further back than the big, like, 3-story tall staircase room. I don't remember how I got into this room. Here? Fragments? Okay. Okay. It got less stressful eventually just because I was getting a lot of air. More than expected. Oh, now they're all degrading? What, did I break their seal? There's 2 titanium for a grow bed. Yeah. Oh, you're not allowed to build inside of this thing at all. Just want it to be flat. Good enough, I guess.
The grow bed lets you grow plants and vegetables, providing flavorful options for evading scurvy.
Flavorful options for avoiding scurvy. Damn it. Okay. Damn it. I don't have a... I don't have a beacon. I gotta go. My potatoes are gonna die. I'll have to find this place again. Oh, right. This isn't useful. I gotta save my potatoes. I don't know when I'll find more. It's kind of silly that obviously they were in a box just sitting there. And they were fine for like, presumably years. But the moment I nabbed them up, they're like dying within like 5 minutes. Like legit, like 5 minutes. Like we're still in the first 10 minutes of this episode. Or past it. I'm very thankful they don't seem to be finding me down here. Ah, damn it. I already lost track of it a little bit. It's fine. There's fragments, so those will lead me there again. But what I should have done is I should have looked at Camp Sea Monkey from that place. Because then I could figure out what direction it was in exactly. Okay, so it was like... It's like that way-ish. Oh, like south. Yeah, it's pretty much directly south. Probably. Unless I'm really off already.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's called an exterior grow bed, though. On land or underwater. But it won't let me grow the potatoes underwater. I think we need to go on a more extreme salvaging operation. Where the fuck am I facing? Okay. Potatoes! Ah, pfft. I'm in the middle of being like, I won't let you die, potatoes, and I kill several fish with my face in that process. I'm sorry. I hate coming out of that hole every single time, because one time there was a fucking monster there. So anytime I do this, there might be a monster there. What? What? Is that just the guy that isn't very scary? What the fuck? Do you guys just roam? Don't shock me or whatever, please. Or juvenile vent garden. A juvenile? Can I come inside or something? Not really? Is there anything up here? Look at these guys. I'm not sure they do anything. I think they're just around. Whoa. It's like the kind of thing you put in just to be designed to like discover on accident one day. Like the those three-legged like tripod creatures from last game, and they just kind of were there, and you're like, whoa. And I only saw them, I think, in one episode. Whoa. There doesn't seem to be like a resource on them. They seem to just be drifting by as a pair. And I only saw them because I went on a mission to save my potatoes. And it seems like they drift, so they're not necessarily even like region based. Because I've been like, that was the wreckage, so I've been there a bunch of times now, and they were not there before. So that was new. Wow. My capability is really diminished when I'm out of the water. Whew. Whoop! Oh. Probably just do it right here on the dock. I have to just hope it works, because, let's see. Just right here in the... It's a nice flat area. Might even be able to fit 2 of them. There we go. Nope. Well, I can fit 2 of them, but I don't have the titanium for 2 of them unless there's more in here. Look how he sits down so I can reach. They're about to die! I just have to hope it works, because it's not an ideal condition, but I mean, I'm probably not gonna find a warmer place in this game. Like, it's it's the game called Subnautica Below Zero. Alright, there are now potatoes growing on the dock next to the coffee machine in the trash can. Ooh, and I believe you can already see them. Yeah, so I guess they'll be fine. So if I want potatoes, they're here. In many ways that was in many ways that wasn't necessarily the highest priority thing in the world. I doubt potatoes are like magic or anything. I should grab the Mercury 2 beacon and use it to mark the other half of the Mercury 2 that I'm still searching. They're gone, aren't they? We got to have a beautiful little moment there. Is my reward for preserving life. It's like the moment I opened that box, those potatoes, their clock started ticking. Oops. Bop, bop. That works. You can just pick it up with the actual thing. There he is again. Maybe they were there the whole time. Maybe they're just part of this biome. And I just haven't spotted them yet because, you know, line of sights are really low. And we are pretty deep. They are a trip. I'll read about them when I get back to base. When it's a bit safer. Also, I need survival nuts.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I need to start this cycle, at least with some of you guys. How's power going? Not good. So there's a couple growing, power still on. So that's good. I was wasting power this whole time by having it running when I was doing other stuff that wasn't related to that exactly, but it's how it do. We'll slowly get to a spot where my stuff's in a better place. I already used up all my water, that's not great. It's actually not great. Oh no, I put it in here. Okay, that buys us time. Okay, we'll be fine. Back to my scavenging operation, and then this place will hopefully have more nuts, and then it'll grow into more of those trees, so we'll have a lot more. And then it'll be completely sustainable. Do I go back, I guess? Should definitely empty this guy out so I can send them back in. Nope, not my knife. Yeah, I should not be needing a power cell. Nope. Right click. Laser... Nope. Laser cutter back in place. Got 2 spare batteries, so I can repair that stuff. How's the prawn suit doing? 76% battery is fine. Let's face the south direction. Go back out here. And try to be more thorough this time, without the big panic. Hopefully. Kind of nervous about how it feels like they've vanished. Oh yeah, it is just to the south. I'm sure it lines up with the first half, because it's the same ship. Just is split in half while it was crashing. Look how vibrating my hands are when I'm falling. I'm not totally sure why. Oh, did I put the beacon? No, here it is. Yep, it's still called the Mercury 2 beacon. There we go. They maintain identities individually. Alright, so back to exploring this place. Hopefully without losing all sense of direction this time. Fingers crossed. Partly comes down to just memorizing that spot from a moment ago. It was like right by the air, I think it was, in the double room, in the big chunk room. I haven't been here yet. That was a sneaky little opening there. Reinforced dive suit. Take reduced damage, I guess? A lot of battery stuff in here. I wonder if the battery stuff is more likely to grow near stuff that had some kind of battery power or something. I think this cafeteria was one of the places I kept finding when I was scrambling to get out. Hey! Supplies are replenished. It's going deeper. Here's where the air was, which is full of metal salvage, so there's just so much titanium here. As long as you have a replicator. Some copper veins. Are these all those arrowfish from earlier? What was that? Just titanium. Ow. I briefly let myself believe I was seeing something else. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to stock up a little bit. I've been having a shortage lately here. I spent most of the wreckage stuff that I got earlier. Is that an opening up here? Oh, it's probably the one I used to get in. What's interesting is that I searched for it let me search for fragments, and some of the fragments it's scanning are in here. So that means this ship is in range of my base. But I also tried to search for data thingies, whatever the data things are called, and it wouldn't let me do that. But if the fragments are in range, the data thing should be in range too. This whole ship seems to be in range. I wonder if it might have something to do with something a little more silly about how, like, maybe this entire ship doesn't really load in until you're inside of it. To reduce resource drain. It might be that this entire ship isn't really existing until you're inside of it, so it can't scan stuff that's inside of it until you're in it. Because I feel like there wasn't that many fragments in this direction until I got here, and that could have been just because it takes time to scan. Especially since I have no speed boosts. But it could also be that it doesn't load the stuff in and therefore can't scan it until I am near them. A little bit of backwardsness. I think I just opened up a place I already had access to, technically. Oh. Another fuel cell, which... Oh, there's a vent in there. Another fuel cell in there, which I don't care about. But there might... But like there's tech maybe in there. I still need access to one more of those thingies. Ooh. Synthetic fibers. I think that's the special one that I couldn't... Fuck, I'm gonna drown.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
God damn it. Outside. Unexpected.
Oxygen.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Unexpected. Can I find that again? Here it is. If I can find the vent that lets me in there, I might be able to get whatever's in there. So I was suspecting it might feature the third scan I need. Oh, hey, another one of these. A depleted fuel rod, I think? I'm not going to search my inventory. It doesn't pause. This room seems pretty empty with an unfortunate lack of vent. There's definitely a vent in the back of the room there. Maybe upstairs. We're running out of power here. Let's run it out. 3% power. It lasts. Hello. Oh shit. There's the nuclear reactor. So many PDAs. This game's a bit sparser. There's not a massive Aurora crash, so I wonder what percentage of the overall lore dump stuff or PDA dumps are just in this one crash. Random supplies are nice, but I want progression, boy. So that would have been another way out. When I was running around trying to figure out how to get out, if I just cut open that spot that I knew about, that would have led me to an exit way faster. So there's still all sorts of potential spots I might need to explore. Or things I could have missed. But probably the #1 priority is the bridge. That's definitely a place I didn't get a good look at yet. Nuclear waste disposal. Just fell out and spilled them all everywhere. What a great system. So let that be a lesson. There is never truly a proper nuclear... Oh, this is it. Running out of battery. This might be my third one of those things, because it looks like the casing the other ones were in. So this is the room I saw from through the window, I think. Come on. Be the last one of those rods I need to scan to take care of the signal thing. Is it? Yes, parallel processing unit. We have it.
Now I just need to build the test override module. Then I can disable that satellite tower.
We got it. Now I need air.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
This should be the big room. Yep. I get out of the big room via the hole next to that air. Yep, which takes me right back to here. So I just kept missing that over and over again. That's why. That's how I was getting stuck. Whew. We're doing good. Let's just jam stuff in here. I would just spam click, but I have to be a little careful not to just accidentally send all of my, like... There we go. I don't want to accidentally... Oop, let's go into full air. Not that I'd lost much yet. I think we've gotten pretty far. I think it's mostly just the bridge now. It'd be hard to be sure otherwise. There's just a lot of ship. But yeah, whenever I'm jamming everything in there, I gotta be careful not to accidentally send all of my tools. They're not really... The inventory is sorted, but there isn't like a clear delineation between stuff you want to keep in your inventory and stuff that you want to... That's just resources you plop everywhere. Now the question is, can I find the bridge again? I'm in this spot again. That rim is still molten hot, baby. Am I out of power? Yep. That would be pretty concerning if I didn't have a bunch of batteries on hand. Oh, wait, that's the whole way I get around. Like this is the same place I just was in, so it's probably up here, up top. Just imagine that doo-doo-doo of like your thing running out, and then a horrible roaring sound behind you, and you're like, oh, this is it. This is how I die. I always wondered. Now I know. Alright, so now let's be thorough, because I was desperate last time I was here. Another one! Turns out it's not that hard to find. Huh. I felt all clever finding that kind of hard to find one, but that one's just fucking sitting there. I guess that means it's possible to fully research this only finding this half of the wreckage. Because there was one in the other wreckage. Rocket Gaming. Subnautica. Subnautic Stimulus. I need to install the jukebox for the home. Start playing some of this music. That goes somewhere. This is just a weird dead end. Yeah, why are these two... There's two catwalks that seem to go nowhere. There's a whole staircase leading up to them. I'm not sure what role they would have served. And I hope I didn't miss anything, because I think I'm about done. I don't definitely remember this, so let's check. The cafeteria. Ooh. Nope, just a particularly glowy box. Ever get the problem when your boxes are too glowy and you think that they're something important? I guess I just grab whatever wreckage I can on the way out. Maybe some of these. No, actually, I'm picking up a lot of batteries all the time. They're kind of just giving them to me. Oh, right, but I don't have a battery charger here yet. So I'll probably want to build one of those. The thing about having, like, seemingly temporary mini bases or whatever is you eventually just start building everything that's in your real base, but just kind of shittier and less satisfyingly packed apart, and probably without the carefully sorted resources, basically. But a lot of these things are kind of vital. Without a battery charger, I'll just slowly run out of everything. Ooh. There's like a multi-episode arc of me building a scanning room for the purpose of searching for technology. And the first thing I do, like, it's bookended by me finding the ship again and being like, oh right, I can probably go inside that. And then the first technology I start searching for, we did get the aquarium. But pretty much immediately when I'm looking for these fragments, I immediately find yet another wreckage, the other half. So I'm exploring that one too. So I've actually spent a relatively... I haven't used the... I believe I haven't used it to scan to find or scan a single sea monkey nest yet, which was the goal, funnily enough. Womp womp. But it makes... Now we have context, though, because when you think about it, you're like... You can realize, like, oh... The whole thing going on here is the fact that the, What's going on here is that there's so much debris here for me to find, specifically because of the fact that, I'm gonna put one of them in here, and these haven't grown yet. Damn it. We're still not there. The reason why there's so much debris here is because it's literally the guts of one ship, which is literally split on opposite sides of the biome. You can just see the two sides of the one ship, and so we're finding its remains everywhere. I didn't put one of these in here, so there's no power. Shit. That's what I meant to put that one in here. Whoops. We'll get there. But yeah, like, so I might be a little underwhelmed by not finding some things, but this thing split in half and poured its chunks everywhere, and then these sea monkeys built little nests out of its remains. So that's the big mission still, is still to search this area for those. Unfortunately, I'm out of power. I kind of just need to idle for a bit and let these things grow and reach proper stasis. Hopefully before I start dying of the lack of power. Well, lack of nutrients. Yeah. Let's see, I'm down to... I have one nutrient block. And no more water? It's fine. Obviously, I can just go back to my base if I really need to. It's not even that far. And apparently hazard-free. But at some point I'll increase your range and it'll be beautiful. Look at these, like, these floating islands up here. You can definitely see them in scanning range. If I increase the scanning range a bit more, we might get the verticality to see the big one up there that I was looking at. That might be it. Are there really ones that big around besides the big one? Or is that just a small one? Or maybe it's just the bottom of it and it's way bigger when you scan all of it. But, maybe we'll even have scans of the islands themselves, and I'll have an idea of what's worth looking for on them. All right, progress. Ah,